colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward.
Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Olise has another go. Cleared away. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Back in once more. That has been knocked clear. Rabiot. Looking for a decent ball in. Chouameni, Rabiot, Dembele, can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Out towards the flank. Goodmanson. Strong running down that left flank. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Isak. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Isak, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Isak. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Rabiot. Doué. And it's Rabiot. Dembele. Dembele! Olise. That's going to go a long way. France have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Goodmanson. Spread out to the left. Lindelof. That's a good run down the left. Olise did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Lindelof really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Olise, now here's the delivery. Isak goes steaming forward. Isak. Saliba. Upamecano. Tchouaméni forwards and with intent. Olise. Wins the duel this time. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's really well manoeuvred. Dembele played with finesse. Isak.
Sweden are playing very deep here. They seem happy to let their opponents have the ball. They're not bothered.
France, but it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Tchouaméni. Rabiot. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. There's the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front.
France, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. Isak. France have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Decent chance! And he's there to get it away. Lindelof. Looking here to chip it through. Hernandez attempts a clearance. And here's Rabiot. And it's Doué. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he deliver? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Real chance! Hernandez. Disappointed with that. Elise. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Goodmanson. And it's gone back to the keeper. Chouameni. Up towards the front line. Cleared away. Goodmanson. And it's played forward. Oh, good spread. Isak. Isak plays it in. That's really well cleared. That's the throw. Hernandez, gently done. Lindelof. Lindelof, that's a sharp pass. Saliba can get it clear. And it's Doué. Doué, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Tries to get it clear. Rabiot have it back and can go again. Deflected behind for a corner kick. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. Clipped into space. Doué. And here's Dembele. Goes for the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lindelof. Elise. Chouameni. And it's played forward. Goodmanson. Lindelof, forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Lindelof, now he's got space here. Koundé, nicely aimed pass. Goodmanson. Olise. Rabiot. Oh, a delicate chip through. Great ball if he can get there. And out it comes again. Tries a deft little ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Olise. Koundé. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. And they win it back again. Upamecano, aim forwards. And a play for a throw. Aimed in towards the centre. That has been knocked clear. Doué. It's Hernandez. Lindelof gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Lindelof. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, surely! Oh, no question, that's a foul. Dembele looking understandably energised after his goal. Dinks one through. Oh, it's Doué. And it's played. Oh, what a climb! Clears it away. He can get that clear. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. That's tidy. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. Here comes another cross. Olise. Chouameni, aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Moved on forwards. This looks promising. Isak. That is lovely. That is a brilliant interception. Tries a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Olise. Rabiot. And it's Doué. And here's Mbappe. And he's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rabiot. Chouameni. Oh, that's a nice ball. It's come to nothing. And it's played forward. Brilliantly cut out. Lindelof. Lindelof doing full tilt down the left. Saliba can get it clear. Rabiot. Lofted upfield. Mbappe chasing after it. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's really well manoeuvred. Chouameni. Olise. Upamecano.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
That is a great pick out. Nice interception, well timed. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Doué. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hernandez. It's Hernandez. Isaac. Oh, it's played into the area. And back out it comes. Kunde, gently done. Hernandez, forwards and with intent. That has been knocked clear. Saliba, Upamecano, Chouameni, gently done. Oh, easy pickings there. Moved on forwards. Lindelof. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Doué. Hernandez. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Chouameni. And here's Doué. Doué. It's Dembele! And that has been clubbed away. And that has put paid to that. Olise. Oh, sweet feet. Dembele played out towards the right wing. And the ball's come loose here. Goodmanson. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? And that is a little undercooked. Isaac. Moved on forwards. Rabiot. Hernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Sweden really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Gets it away. And they've got a throw. Isak, and that's aimed into the middle. Extravagant effort! Hits off target and by quite a way. Rabiot. Upamecano. Oh, there's a probing ball. Isak. Showing good feet. Lindelof. Now he's wondering who wants it. Chouameni. Dembele. Doué. Saliba. Chouameni. Chouameni forwards and with intent. Lindelof. Isak. Lindelof. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Saliba. Hernandez. Now it's Isak. Isak plays it in. And claimed it back swiftly. So much time and space here. And he thumps it clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Muscular approach does pay off here. Koundé. Olise. Hernandez. Hernandez shifted upfield. And he's there to clear it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lindelof aimed forwards. Not the most accurate pass. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Nice physical challenge. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. And it's Rabiot. And here's Olise.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Isak. And here's Doué. Doué, that's a delicate pass. Lindelof gets it away. Chouameni. Koundé's cross. He's dealt with that well. Played out wide. Koundé has created one goal already. Proves too strong. the moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Olise. Koundé. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Goodmanson. Good play on the left-hand side here. No, he can't get past him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Moved on forwards. Deftly away. France have reclaimed it. He is just caressing the ball. Olise. Olise carries the ball down the right. Played into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. It's gone for a throw-in. There are a few waiting for it. Deep cross. Mbappe goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Mbappe, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Upamecano. Chouameni. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Always onto this. Cleared away. And it's played forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rabiot. Long ball looking to counter. Olise. He's found a way through. That's good play. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lindelof. Saliba attempts a clearance. Lobbed in behind. Lovely bit of skill. So who's he picking out? Now who's going to be first to this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great position here. Lindelof played out to the left flank. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Isak. And here's Isak. That's very neat. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rabiot, gently done. Out to the right. Short changes him with that pass. Spread out to the left. Lindelof. Cross goes in there. And they've got rid. Lovely, now then. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Isak. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. So was it or wasn't it? Well, you be the judge, but he did look very, very willing to go down.
Well, it looked like a dive to me too. The theatrics were a poor attempt to convince, weren't they?
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Saliba, forwards and with intent.
That's really good energy being shown by some of those forwards out there, keeping that...
And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Olise. Isak. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rabiot. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Doué. And it's Dembele. Olise. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hernandez. Rabiot wins the duel this time.
Sweden really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Hernandez. Doué shifted upfield. Clears it away and reclaimed it in a trice. He's had a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That's really well manoeuvred. Quality ball. Rabiot.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Upamecano. Elise.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Upamecano. Saliba forwards and with intent. Goodmanson. Lovely feet. Isak.
Sweden really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Lindelof. Lindelof shifted upfield. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Dembele. Mbappe. Hernandez caresses it through. Cleared away. It'll be a throw-in. So there's going to be another change here. And that has been cleared.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Elise. Koundé. Chouameni. Dembele. Rabiot. Doué.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Aim forwards. That has been knocked clear. We get a throw-in. Takes a shot! This time, surely! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Climbs up big! Very nicely done. Isak. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. It's a mighty effort! In for the pieces! Saliba can get it clear.
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Lindelof. Done delicately. Lindelof looking to get on the end of this. Olise is onto it in a flash. Doué have it back and can go again. Dembele played into space.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Mbappe. Doué. Doué's cross. That's a good ball.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Isak. That's been slipped through. Isak.
Sweden really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Very much into the last knockings. Elanga.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Koundé. And here's Olise. Rabiot. Hernandez. And here's Doué. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. He's there to hit it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Elanga. Lindelof. 2 minutes to be added on. Isak. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Sweden to make one last surge forward. Lindelof. Lindelof, gently done. Koundé. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's it. France can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
France definitely approached the game in the right way. A nice mix-up of tactics, constantly keeping their opponents guessing. And it was just a lovely show of adaptability. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Chers secrétaires, un petit message pour vous rappeler de ne pas hésiter avant, pendant et après ce match à offrir votre contribution